couple of different points that I'm going to make on that. Because then that ties back to the things that John accuses me of doing and proves that John has a history of making up lies and then doubling and tripling down. So that's what we're going to demonstrate today. We're going to show that John is a liar. And so the fact that he says that I posted his book on my Patreon is a lie. It's a blatant lie. We all know it. And I just want to shut it down. It's enough already. Core diff, $10. John lies. Who knew? What are the chances? Eddie Valentino, $5. Since it's been revealed there was no graffiti, I bet Sut Joe will now say, of course there's no graffiti. They cleaned it off. FSJ. Yes, we are going to get to that. Very interesting occurrence on the creep off yesterday as Vinny called Stevie Tomatoes. I have that clip we'll be playing. DPM, $2. Please apply this towards your Cape Coral debacle. Thank you very much. Will do. Melissa Young, gifted one member. He passed away now. Crazy cabbie, radio personality. He's the guy that John fought in the boxing ring. This is the guy that John's biggest victory of his life, probably, aside from getting the job on the Tonight Show and telling everyone to fuck off on Howard Stern. I think probably if he had to relive the biggest moments of his life, it's probably the crazy Cabbie fight. So Cabbie passing away at the age of 55 gives John an opportunity to relive some glory days.
Couple of kids.
Whenever John tries to do a tribute to someone, he fails miserably, as we've seen. So John decides that this is where he's going to make up a silly lie. I'm very happy to hear from Baba Booey.
He never heard from Baba
Booey. Has reached out to me.
No, he hasn't. You lie.
And he and Howard want me to come on this Thursday to talk about, to reminisce about Crazy Cabbie and everything.
Bullshit.
And also,
Gary would never
talk about just what the fuck the Dabbleverse is. So, tune in on Thursday.
He's a liar.
Yeah. Gary Delabate reached out to you to find out what the Dabbleverse is about, John. Yep.
Just like Anthony Cumia called
Especially because, obviously, John
John
knows this. Everyone knows that Howard's not on Thursdays. But I think he did that on purpose. This is John's hilarious April Fool's prank. We're all going to go, what? John's going back on the Howard Stern show to talk about the Dabbleverse? And Crazy Cabbie? Wow! John, you totally fooled us. Just like you did in 2022 when you wrote, when you tweeted out, I just got a call from @Gary Delabate asking me to come on the show. Should I do it? That was his April Fool's Day prank 2 years ago. And then last year, on April 1st, 2023, I had a great conversation with Baba Booey last night, and I look forward to coming on for the reunion show this month. It'll be fun to see Howard and the gang again. Now, one of the things you'll notice about these lame April Fool's Day pranks that are the same every year is how the engagement is slowing down. This, in 2022, 800 likes, almost 600 comments, 31 retweets, and then he does it again last year, and it's 300 likes, 100 comments, 18 retweets, and then he does it again this year, and it's 93 comments, 136 likes. I'm thrilled that @Stern Show, @Gary Delabate have asked me to come on this week to reminisce and talk about just what the fuck the Dabbleverse is. I'll be on this Thursday. Stay tuned. Good one, John. You totally fooled us again. Wow.
Nobody believes
There's egg on our face. We're a bunch of marks, John.
I'm trying not to mumble, guys. Nobody will believe him.
He really thinks that we're all as stupid as he is. That's the beauty of Senator
John.
That's the beauty of dumb people. They try to trick you with shit that would trick them because they're dumb. It's like, you do this every year. We're not buying it. Howard Stern will never talk to you again. Never. It's not going to happen. If your funeral took place a block from his house, he wouldn't attend. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. It's just true. It's just the truth.
Nobody at Stern would have anything to do with John.
All right, so then
they hated him when he was there.
John thinks he has a photo of Patrick Melton's wife or girlfriend. I don't know. I haven't met this person. Hopefully I'll get to know Patrick and his family better.
He had a picture
when we're
of
Vegas or Hackamania.com.
Mother. It wasn't her.
20% off.
It's the wrong person.
So whenever John gets a photo or any information, he tries to weaponize it. And so this is John putting up a photo of, I guess, Patty's girl behind him. Hello.
You put it behind you where nobody can see.
I guess you like big fat
You know,
bumps.
you stupid.
Nice fake hairstyle.
Who are you to
Nice
compliment or
glasses.
detract from a
Are you
woman?
Adrian from Rocky?
Where's your beautiful women?
There's a face only a fat fuck could love.
That's an attractive woman. John, you would probably trample over all 3 of your children to have that girl touch your penis. That's a very attractive girl that you're looking at and trying to pretend like, oh, isn't this gross? Isn't this awful? What are you talking about, John?
We saw his date
you gotta
at the
pick
concert.
a different angle, I guess.
An
if
old
that's what you're
hag.
gonna
It's disgusting.
go for. He's trying to say that
Now he's
her
complaining.
nose is, oh, he said her eyes are big.
He's
Yeah, no one likes
delusional,
big
this
eyes. No one likes big blue eyes on a girl. Gross. Trying to say her nose is big. She's 3 times the size of him, proportionally, and her nose is the same size as his. So none of it makes any sense. He's not good at this. Let's get caught up real quick.
John has
Let's
those
see if you
giant
guys
jowls.
are thinking about this so
And that
far.
big lump on the right side of his neck.
Mike V says, I'd like to do Terry while Mike Morris
Right
watches.
side of his neck, he got that big lump.
Mike might be into that. I don't know. Ryan Gallagher, $2. He thinks he is funnier than Kumia. Enough said. He does think he's funnier than Kumia. He said that before. Bob's Fake Pool, $2. Ray wants to know if this is a work. Oh my God. The definition of success. And Mitch Hedberg said, I'll never forget it because it really sticks with me. He's like, I never have to wear clothes I don't want to, and I never set an alarm. And I thought, bingo. That's it right there. Johnny Stengel, $5. I rigged Ossie's house with tripwires. Wait until she sits on the turlet's skull. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Watching this show, it's fan-fucking-tastic. I love it. Dang Lizard. Speaking of, Dang Lizard with €2. Are you going to mention Cardiff, who put the tweets up? Yes, thank you. Cardiff is the one who put those tweets up. Thank you, Cardiff. Hazard Forward, $10 says, I wouldn't know what John tweets. I'm blocked. But Cardiff did put those up. Thank you. Hazard Forward, $10 says, had a great time in Largo. Drove up from Miami and was able to meet Carl, Andy, and Vinny. Show was awesome, FSJ. Well, thank you very much for coming to give them a call. Let's see what went down.
But
Hold on. We'll get back to that. She said she has butt stuff there, I heard.
Thank you for calling Stephen Tomatoes Fine Island. This is Danny speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Danny. Can I speak with the manager real quick?
This is the manager.
Hi, Danny. My name's Vinny. I'm calling you from a show called The Creep Off, and I just wanted to get to the bottom of this graffiti thing in the bathroom.
What's that?
I just wanted to get to the bottom of this thing with the graffiti in the bathroom. My friend
Who
was
is this?
accused. My name is Vinny. I'm calling from a show called The Creep Off, and my
Okay.
buddy was accused of doing graffiti in the
Okay,
bathroom.
can you guys, just stop? It's harassment at this point.
Oh, I'm not trying to harass.
Just stop. It's a restaurant.
Okay.
Just stop already. It's ridiculous. So, what are we, 5?
I am not 5, no, ma'am. I just want to make sure my friend isn't
Well,
like
you guys
Bill.
are all acting like you're 5, writing bad reviews and all that. Just
Oh
stop.
my gosh, we have nothing. We have
Just
nothing
stop.
to do with that. We have nothing to do with that. I just
Oh,
want to make
yeah,
sure that
okay.
my co-host isn't blamed for this and is billed
Oh
because
my
somebody
God.
said that
Really,
he was going to be billed.
stop. There's no graffiti here. Just stop.
Okay, no problem, man.
Just stop. It's
no
so
problem. You
ridiculous.
will never hear my voice again.
There was no
You have a
graffiti.
beautiful
John
day.
made
I'm
the whole
sorry
thing
to
up.
bother you.
Appreciate that.
No
And he
problem.
had,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Wow, slamming the receiver down yet again. There is no graffiti, according to Stevie Tomatoes. Now, are they trying to just diffuse this and move on? I don't know. Maybe. John did show a photo of it. Is he the one that drew it on there? Did someone send it to him? Is it written somewhere else? I don't know. These things I don't know. What I do know is that I wasn't in Cape Coral. I wasn't the one who did this, obviously. And the
John is so
manager
stupid.
herself
Vince the lawyer
is
says
saying, you heard it right there.
he saw
There is no graffiti.
Carl's signature.
So that's good. Whoa.
And it's like how he makes his S.
Guess I'm off the hook on that
There's
one.
no
I
S
wasn't
in
sure
his
what
name,
the
though.
invoice was going to be for that.
And
So
John
that's
believes
very
it.
exciting.
Anything
So,
anyone tells him
Penis Wrinkle
that
continues
goes
on
along
to
with his
prove
agenda, John will
that,
believe.
John is a liar because John says, and smug John, once again, comes on and says, Carl, they have surveillance footage of you going into the bathroom. We know it was you. There's proof of it. And this is, again, where John tries to fool people in the way that he would be fooled, and he tries to intimidate people in the way that he would be intimidated. So John thinks that by saying, we have video evidence of it, Carl, you're busted, thinks it's going to scare me because it would scare him. Now, John, I wasn't in Stevie Tomatoes. I'm not the one who did this. So you're wrong about
Nobody
that.
did
You're
it.
lying
Doesn't
when you
exist.
say that they have video footage, because he says that he talked to the manager. You just
No, you
heard the
didn't.
manager. She wants nothing to do with this. But
They
John
want
claims he
nothing
talked
to
to
do
the
with
manager,
John.
and they went in and they reviewed the tape. And they
He's a
saw me
customer
in
they
there,
don't
and he was
want.
showing them the photo
Just
of
like
me.
Pickwick Pub.
I mean,
They
you would
call her an
think that
asshole
John was on
and a
CSI or
jerk-off.
something, the way that he's explaining
That guy
how
they
this all
call
went
him.
down. So they
Month, there's no tape. Liar. Okay, whatever you say. Then how do you explain his gig in Tampa, you dumb fuck?
He had a show in Tampa.
You're right, John. I was in Florida.
He
It's a
mentioned
pretty
it for
big
4
state.
months.
You know,
Man.
it's the penis state, they call it. It's a big shaft of a state. And so yes, I was in Florida. I was not at Stevie Tomatoes.
He's gonna drive
I was in
4
the
hours
Tampa
round
area,
trip.
Clearwater,
for no
Largo, St. Pete's. Not Cape Coral. But John says, oh, no, I have proof that Carl did it. He did a live show just 130 miles away from here. So obviously, that's the deal.
More like
And
5
so
hours
John
round
continues to
trip.
lie about this.
Dummy.
Draw an S on stream. I want to see something. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Carl was in Florida. He had just done a gig in Tampa. He was there. Someone
Wasn't a gig, it was
saw him in Florida.
his show.
It's his
With 10
handwriting.
acts. And all kinds of people.
So just don't bother trying to fucking defend this idiot.
Someone saw him in Florida. This is what I'm talking about when John likes to double and triple down on his lies. So John came up with the lie that I posted the entire MP3 of his book, Easy for You to Say, on my Patreon. I did not. And when it started, John said my buddy saw it. And then it turned into him and his buddy. And then it turned into him and his buddy and the publisher. And then it turned into him, his buddy, the publisher, and Patreon. All saw
And
this link that I
YouTube.
posted to John's entire MP3
And he never
of his
mentioned it
book without
again.
commentary. And so you see how John just creates these lies and then just continues to evolve the lies over time, because that's happening right now. I was not at Stevie Tomatoes. We have proof of that, obviously. John saying, no, there's video footage. Someone even saw him there. Now he's making up that I was spotted while I was there. The chatters, thankfully, have my back.
Tampa to Cape Coral, 131.4 miles. Cabby 1. Yeah, so I drove there. Penis wrinkle. Carl proved he wasn't in Cape Coral on his show. Do research. Yeah.
John, I wasn't in Cape Coral. I was 131 miles away. I got a rental car. We did a live show. We hung out. We had the date with Lucy at Clearwater on Saturday. And then I flew back on Sunday. And John's just convinced that, no, I was in Florida, so it had to be me. And I wasn't there.
Yeah, he's in the United
But
States. It had to
John
be him.
insists, like, he's so deep in this lie now. He's just like, no, you can't say that's not the case, because Carl has to be the liar in this, right?
Penis wrinkle. Okay. Yeah, he didn't prove shit. He's a liar. Lady K is a liar.
I'm a liar, John? You see how he starts darting his eyes around? He's like, oh shit, I'm really getting caught here. Well, I'll just talk about his character, say he's a liar, and that way you can't question me anymore. No, John, you are actually the liar.
And then make fun of
You lie
Steve.
all the time. You lied about buying a house in New Mexico. You lied about writing for a trivia app for some reason. You lied about getting fired from your job as a substitute teacher. You're still substitute teaching. There's photographic evidence of this. What was the name of the school that I said he was teaching at? Like Fairfax or something like that?
Yep, Fairfax.
And when we first brought it up to him, John goes, Fairfax? What is that? Is that over? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Is that in Hollywood? And then a week later, he's like, and he's saying that I'm working at Fairfax. You know how far of a drive that is for me? You got to go up over the hill. It's like, okay, now all of a sudden you know exactly where it is and how far of a drive it is. But Patrick doesn't act like he's a victim. Pickles Melendez, 2 pounds. Breaking news, Stuttering John is still a liar. Yes, he is. We proved it. Mike V, $2. Why is Shuli's wife so big? Let's discuss. You know what? I don't have that package prepared for tonight. Lionel Hutz with $2 Australian. Do you think John believes he will live forever? Yeah, I think he's childlike in that way. Regretta Melendez. All right, I see what you did there. My Mensa Papa wouldn't lie, Carla. All right, fair enough. 06 Denali, $5. Carol, my wife is real and loves you and Penis Wrinkle, and we still have an 06 Yukon Denali. Thanks again for your entertainment. Well, thank you, and thanks to your wife. I'm glad you guys enjoy the show and check it out. Hoagie Boy, $2. Don't F with the bull in the glass house if you can't fly. Bully 202, I heard Carla saying VTL has a spectrum disorder. That is correct. Mike V, $2. Is Shuli mad because his wife eats so much? I don't know. I mean, food I think is cheap where he lives. Just Bangor, $2. Water is wet. SJ is a liar. All is well.
I'm done. He's being a fucking asshole. I can't handle when he's an asshole. And, I'm not gonna, I'm not in the mood.
Remember, a narcissist needs you to agree with them at all times. And so you can't have someone on there who would push back on you. But he got mad at Vince there. Vince didn't even say anything. The super chat says, how many inches of cock have been down sweet little Oscar's windpipe, if you can guess? Which isn't appropriate to talk about someone's son like that. But I don't see Vince even smirking or anything. And then John gets upset with that person and knocks Vince off. Oh, but good news. Vince has a lot of sock accounts and has the link, so was able to come back again.
What do you want, Vince? Vince?
Hey, what's going on?
What do you want?
No, I'm watching this big baby back down from Cabby.
All right. Focus.
I played the first time Vince got kicked off. Here's the second time he got kicked off.
It's just, you know what? And I don't want to talk about my kids. I don't want to talk about fucking all the shit you want to talk about. And then you try and if I can say I'm a narcissist because I don't want to apologize, then I have to come up with a fucking reason.
Wait, you said he was a what? A narcissist? What was that, John?
Try and if I can say I'm a narcissist because I don't want to apologize, then I have to come up with a fucking recent incident. You know what? Just get the fuck out of here. No, I'm done with you. I'm done. You're banned. I don't want you.
Ugh. It means nothing. All of it just means nothing. He just brings him right back on multiple times throughout the exact same show. And he gets upset because Vince likes to point out that he's a narcissist. He doesn't like that. How many syllables are there in the word narcissist, John? Do you think? Oh, take your time on that answer.
It's three,
This is fun
stupid.
because I do think so. Brock Lee comes on and gives a reason why John should have Vince back on the show, and I do think that this might be Vince's kryptonite because I see Vince laugh everything off, but this is the one thing he doesn't seem to like.
And then he goes, I thought so. And now he's begging to come back in again. How about we do what Brock Lee is saying? Brock Lee, my man. Thanks for the 20. Vince should only be allowed back on the show without a hat on. Why is he embarrassed of his hairline? Also, no hats allowed at the Belmont Tavern. Happy Easter to you all. Vince, I got to go with Brock Lee here. If you want to come on, no hat.
So he's McDonald's 666, $2. John's going Fred Flintstone mode. Yabba dabba adieu. Yabba, you kept laughing. Oh my gosh, right? So this is another example of that, and this gets really gross. So avert your eyes if you need to.
No, but just, I don't have the time right now.
I know. They wanted us to laugh, the fake laugh.
Oh, whoa. Oh, hold on, Vince. I'm sorry. Here we go.
John doesn't get it. Doesn't get anything. That's disgusting. Really out of breath from laughing. Turning bright red.
Did you all see Leaky John just now?
Yeah.
This is so gross. I don't know why John allows himself to leak fluids out of his face while he's streaming. Most people would be embarrassed. Now, I'm not reading the chat, but I know what people are saying right
Nothing
now.
embarrasses this
You know what,
guy.
Carol? I missed it.
Hemorrhoid.
Can you
bleeding
play that
on
again? Yeah, I
furniture,
can. I can play that again.
All the stuff
In
he does.
fact, let me zoom in on it for everyone who maybe missed what was going on there. This will be a better shot of it.
That's a healthy guy.
Was it David Icke who opined